Alright guys, we're back to Island, and yes, it is officially Sarah's route. I mean, it's been officially for the last, I think, 4 or 5 episodes. But I finally figured out that we are actually doing Sarah's route. Last time we went out, we got arrested actually, because we went out to Sarah's shrine to pick up some clothes for her, and well, the cop, the dude, thought we were stealing, and we got dragged over to the office, to the police station, I should say. Afterwards, he told us that the story that Sarah had told us in the past, that it wasn't arson that caused the fire, but it was actually negligence that caused the fire. Now, whose side is true? Who knows? Does Sarah have a different side of her story, or did the officer had it? Who knows? And we also found a picture of her and her mother, and I'm guessing her father too. I'm not 100% sure. And that was interesting. But well, I'm guessing this is after the police station holdup. We're getting back to her finally, giving her some clothes. Well, so let's continue with the story then. Repeat your lines, Sara.
遅いです。何やってたんですか、せつなさん。
I got arrested. That's what happened. When I arrived back at the mansion, Sara is awaiting me with an angry pout. Honestly, she has no idea what trouble I just went through. There, I brought you a change of clothes. As soon as Sara takes the uniform, she grimaces.
なんだか湿ってます。
Is it? Oh, did she just smack me? What? Ah, she threw it on the floor. Oh, okay. I thought I just got hurt.
何やってたんですか、私の服で。
I walked all the way to your place and back under a blazing sun, of course. I'm going to sweat.
汗。
I mean, we can watch it, I guess. She pulls an obviously disgusted face. Alright, I'll wash it. It's so sunny out, I'm sure it'll be dry by evening. In return, you're forbidden from going out until it's done.
致し方ありませんね。
Jeez, how much work is she going to make me?
はあ、極楽極楽。
What's going on with you? Rina has draped herself over the sofa. Sara, what have you been up to?
私、自分の力を信じてみることにしました。
Oh, you gave her a massage. That's what happened. Like you did to Kuan the other day. She makes groping motions with both her hands. It looks like she's brushed up her messaging skills over even further.
どうですか？今なら特別にせつなさんにも無料でサービスしますよ。ただし、まずはお風呂で汗を流してきてください。バッチリのは嫌ですから。
Sure. I'll consider it if it includes this. Boy, I decided to ignore Sara before she starts acting too self-important.
発射？
Oh, I should go and do the laundry. Yeah, let's ignore all of this. Whoa, what was with the heart shape? Oh, this feels great.
そうでしょうとも。さあ、次はこちらへ。
In the end, boredom made me give in to the temptation, and I decided to ask Sara for a massage. I'm lying on my stomach on bed, and Sara is straddling me. Phew. I feel like she took away 1,000,000 years worth of exhaustion. I mean, you did time travel, right? By the way, Oh! Well, there goes my back.
はい？何か言いましたか？
No, it's not important, so... There goes my other back, side of my back. My spine seems to be Seems to creak every time Sara puts her weight on me. Yeah, so stiff are my muscles. In the woods behind the shrine, there's a chicken, right? Is that what it was? Oh, you mean the hut that we saw? Yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about that. It's been a while. I mostly use the massage as an excuse to talk to her, but I'm not getting anywhere.
やはり男の人の背中は広いですね。
You can't stop if you want. You must be
い
tired.
え、むしろやりがいがあります。
Why don't you just become a chiropractor? I think she'd make a pretty good one, actually. If she wants to heal people, the options nowadays are pretty much limited to becoming a doctor or a nurse. It might be a good idea to open a hospital at the shrine. The shrine maiden who's a nurse, that's awesome. A nurse shrine maiden? That's cool. She will have to wear a hat though.
何か変な妄想してませんか?
No, I was just imagining it with like, one of those nurses hats that you see in anime every once in a while. That's all. No, it's nothing. Go on and make me feel even better, okay?
刹那さんが言うと違う意味に聞こえます。
Perhaps. What do you mean exactly?
さて、私にはお分かりかねますが。
Sure you don't. Oh, I see. You're loosening my stiff muscles, but can you also... Oh, there we go. We go from massaging to scratching. Eep! She just scratched me with all her fingernails.
刹那さんにはもう一生してあげません。
Well, that's heartbreaking. Hey, did you just scar my back for life? I reach around my back to try and feel, but it isn't the scratch marks that I'm touching.
実は昨日から気になっていたのですが。
Oh, my back, there's a...
その、背中の火傷の跡は。
Oh wow, I have something in my back. I don't remember. I don't even remember from the anime. Man, it's been a while. So it looks like a burn scar to Sara as well. Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure where I got it. It looks like I got it fairly recently, but it doesn't really hurt or nothing, or anything. I have no clue what it is. All I know is that it's not likely to disappear within my lifetime. Even if I've forgotten how I got the injury in the past, it still won't disappear. How about you? Seems like Sarah's understood what I was trying to say despite my poor way with words. She lifts her hand to touch the collar of her nightdress.
見ますか?
No, it's fine. Sorry for asking.
すみません。私も悪い冗談を言ってしまいました。実は、火傷の跡はほとんど残っていないんです。
Oh yeah, she survived the fire. I get it.
お医者さんが言っていました。奇跡だって。
It's good.
まるで、誰かに守られたみたいだって。
Maybe whoever protected Sara ended up being burned twice as badly. They shrouded her burden instead of her.
もしかしたら刹那さんのその火傷も、誰かを守るために負ったものかもしれませんよ。
That would be nice. As long as I succeeded, at least. I bet it's because of something stupid. Maybe I just burned myself in the shower.
刹那さんにはそっちの方が似合いますね。
Sara smiles. Yay, smile. What does she think about the fire 5 years ago? Does she see it as a closed chapter of the past? Or is she still dragging out the aftermath? Her expression doesn't give it away. But is this really what I should be worrying about?
サラちゃんに必要なのは、彼女の言葉を信じて、彼女を肯定してあげられる誰かなんじゃないかな。
Flashback to what the officer said. In that case, I need to look at things from the same perspective as her. Sara, what I was trying to say, is that I found a strange hut in the woods behind the shrine.
妙な山小屋
Well, she's so fired up. Oh no. Does that mean that she doesn't know about it and she just wants to look at it? Like that hut in the... behind the beach. Where pretty much everything started? I may just be imagining things, but it looks like there's a sparkle in her eyes. For a moment I hesitated over what to say next, but I've decided to trust her and be honest with her. I heard that it was abandoned after a wildfire, but I noticed it had the same mark near the door as the hut we found on the shore.
実に興味深いですね。
Really? I don't remember that. Man, that's what happens when you take so long to finish a visual novel. Oh boy. This is just who Sara is. Anyway, let's go and investigate. The sun has already started setting. Sara's clothes should be dry by now. It's also cooling down a little bit. Perfect weather for an outing.
Hey!
Yes, let's go hunt for some... Never mind, let's just go. There's no point in speculating. We'll just have to go and see with our own eyes. That's how Sara and I operate. Whoa. The crows cawing we hear in the distance almost sounds human. Every time I hear them, I stop and scan our surroundings. The sun hasn't gone down yet, but it's incredibly dark around here. I can barely see a thing. However, when I come down and look carefully, I notice a narrow, overgrown path running through the woods. If we just follow that, we shouldn't get lost like this afternoon. Oh yeah, you found it out of chance pretty much. I bet it's probably a reminder of what the hut was still in use.
刹那さん。
You okay? Sara tugs at my shirt from behind. Oh sorry, I was walking too fast for you.
すみません。足場が悪いものでつい。
In my impatience to get there, I must have been rushing. It seems I've been more curious about the burned hut in the middle of the nowhere than Sara is.
それに、なんだか。
She nervously looks around.
いえ、やっぱり何でもありません。
She's right, the forest looks kind of creepy at night. But it's rather odd for Sara, who seems all too happy to investigate haunted locations before, to act like this. Here, grab my hand.
でも、
It's okay. We can hold hands for a little bit. Yes, for a little bit though. We don't want to lose each other out here. Nobody would care if I got lost, but if you went missing, everyone would make a big fuss saying you got spirited away or something. Spirited away. I'm a bit surprised to hear myself saying that term. Maybe the children who went missing in the past wandered into this forest as well and couldn't find their way back home.
その場合は神隠しではなく、刹那さんが人さらいという烙印を押されることになると思いますが。
Despite her joking tone, Sara still grasps my hand, and she's squeezing it pretty tightly.
ありがとうございます。それでは参りましょうか。
I give her hand a squeeze in return and start walking again. Yay, we made it. A short while, we reached the hut. This is it. The officer told me that it burned down 8 years ago. And here's a mark I told you about. Hey, Sara? Sara is frozen in place, staring at the hut in amazement. Then she suddenly dashes towards it.
この小屋。でもそんなはずは。
What's going on? She starts investigating the area. Hey, what's gotten into you?
あのですね、刹那さん。実は、道中ずっと感じていたのですが、ここに来て確信しました。
She looks me straight in the eye and declares,
私、この小屋に見覚えがあります。
Yeah, isn't it the same hut that was in the beach? It's fairly similar, it's just a different location. has a serious look on your face.
おそらく焼けてしまう前のことです。私はここに遊びに来ていました。
Oh, I see.
それも一度や二度ではありません。毎日のように足を運んでいた。
In terms of distance, it's not all that far from the shrine. It would be easy for a child to get here as long as they don't lose their way. So this place was like your secret base when you were little? It seems like the perfect spot for a child to hang out. But had she been in the wrong place at the wrong time, she might have gotten caught up in the wildfire. I'm so glad it didn't happen.
いえ、違います。ここに住む女の子と遊んでいたんです。
Oh, a girl. Are you sure you're remembering that right? The officer told me that this hut was empty. Couldn't it have been a different one?
でも確かにここに。
Do you remember the name of the girl who lived here? Sara tilts her head. It appears that she doesn't remember. I don't blame her though. She was still a little at that time.
もう少し調べてみる必要がありますね。
So you wanna go inside? Sara touches the door frame with a stern expression on her
この
face.
印。
Hey, it's the same mark we saw in the hut on the shore, isn't it? Sara looked absolutely stupefied when I told her about it back then. That's why I brought her here. I figured she might know something.
やはりここは私が遊びに来ていた小屋で間違いありません。
But I hadn't expected her to have this kind of connection with this place.
なら中はおそらく。
So you're expecting to see a body there? Is that what it is? The floorboards creak loudly when Sara sets foot inside. I follow after her, and a surprising sight awaits us. Well, we're inside for sure. Whoa! Oh, we're having those flashbacks like again. Though the fire has completely ruined it, it's obviously a child's room. Why does it look like that to me? All I can make out is a desk, a chair, and maybe a bed. There's nothing left to indicate that they belong to a child, but for some reason I can't imagine anyone but a child living
やっ
here.
ぱり私知ってます。
And it seems like Sara feels the same way.
覚えています。よく二人でこのベッドで飛び跳ねて遊んだんです。
Who's we?
二人でこの床にクレヨンで落書きをしたんです。
Who's we?
そして二人でこの柱で。
What's on the pillar? Your names? She walks towards the blackened, moss-covered pillar.
背比べをしたんです。
So who's we?
どうして。
She scratches some of the moss away. It must be hurting her finger, but she keeps on scratching, seemingly unaware of the
どうし
pain.
て忘れてたんでしょう。
It hurts just to watch it. Oh, I'll do it. I crouch in front of the pillar and forcefully pull her hand away. There's some faint marks are carved into the wood. I pick up a chip of wood from the floor and use that to continue scratching away at it. The marks are at hip level for me. That's about the height of a young child. After a while, two horizontal lines appear. They're drawn next to each other and about the same height. I think it's Sara. That's what it says above one of the lines, and above the other one, there's another name. Maya.
マーヤ。
name sounds familiar to me. Maya, isn't that the name of your pet chicken?
はい。私が名付けました。なんとなく、いい響きだと思ったので。
Seems that wasn't the only reason. Sara must have subconsciously remembered that she used to have a friend named Maya. If it was at least 8 years ago, Sara must have been very young at that time.
マーヤ。
But the girl isn't here anymore. The place where they created their memories together was lost to the fire. And the girl... Sarah remained quiet on our way back, and by the time we reached the shrine, the grounds are completely shrouded in darkness. Maya must have gotten wind up of her presence that she comes trotting towards us. She must be fond of you.
餌付けされてるだけですよ。
That's a rather pragmatic thing for her to say.
昔はこの神社には何羽もの鶏がいました。しかし、私が戻ってきた頃には、もう1羽も。
Then, where'd this one come from?
この鶏は、ある島人が譲ってくださったんです。卵を産んでくれるので重宝しています。ただ、最近はもう年なのか、めったに産まなくなってしまいましたけど。
Does she mean that she's treating it as a livestock rather than a pet? But she did bother to give it a name. It must have been tough starting out life on your own here. Maybe you name it Maya because you secretly wish that you had a friend.
偶然ですよ。
Sara interrupts me.
だって、今でも思い出せないんです。何度も一緒に遊んだはずなのに、顔も、声も、どんな言葉を交わしたのかも、何も思い出せないんです。
Her voice is slightly shaky. It's as if she's angry at herself for not being able to remember. Hey, I can't help but wonder, isn't that Maya still alive somewhere? I mean, if someone has been inside at that time of the fire, there would have been more of a commotion about it. 8 years may have passed since then, but it's strange that the police doesn't have any records of it.
では、マーヤは今どこに？
I'm not sure what to say. Would it make more sense to assume that she perished in the fire?
この島の、神隠しの噂話をご存知ですか？
Yeah. Rina told me about it before. Apparently that's what they say when children go missing.
黒き島影が海に現れたとき、災いがもたらされる。
Huh?
それは、存在しないはずの島。島の出現と引き換えに、存在するはずのものが一つ消える。
It sounds as if she's reciting a spell or something.
この島の近海に他の島は存在しません。
Are you sure?
しかし噂によれば、水平線上にポツンと真っ黒な島影が出現することがあると言われています。島人たちの間では、魔女の住む島、暴竜島と呼ばれていますね。
Boryuma? No, wait, Boryujima. So the disaster is said to refers to the stories about people being spirited away. Are you saying that Maya was spirited away instead of getting caught up in the fire? But wouldn't people have noticed it? Someone had gone missing?
そうとは限りませんよ。存在するはずのものが消える。つまり、神隠しにあった人間は、存在そのものがなかったことにされてしまうのではないでしょうか。周りの人間の記憶も含めて。
I thought that being spirited away meant that people just disappear into thin air, never to return again. Was I wrong about that? They disappear from this world, leaving not even a single trace, and they disappear from people's memories as well. It's as if they never existed in the first place. That's almost like...
そう。神隠しとは、過去の改変なんです。
Isn't that a bit too much of a stretch? And besides, you remember, didn't you?
でも、刹那さんに連れて行かれなければ忘れていました。
Yeah, but your names were still carved into the pillar.
刹那さんが掘り起こさなければ読めませんでした。
What is she trying to say? Am I an exception to the rule?
その通りです。未来から来た刹那さんは、改変された歴史の外側にいるんです。刹那さんが干渉することで、この世界は本来の歴史を取り戻すことができるんです。
No. It's not as if I have any evidence. But I just I don't think that's right. Hey, Sara, isn't it just that you don't want to admit it? The fact that your friend died in a fire? Maybe you just force yourself to forget until today. I mean, I'm doing something similar. I want to believe what the officer said about the hut being empty, and I want Maya to be alive somewhere. But considering the circumstances, it's extremely unlikely.
そうです。きっと私の両親も神隠しに遭っているんですよ。放火は神隠しから目をそらさせるための偽装だったんです。間違いありません。
Enough, Sara.
だけど、刹那さんの力があれば対抗することができます。これはすごいことですよ。刹那さんがいれば、失ったものは何だって。
Stop it, Sara. I suddenly grab her by the shoulders. She looks at me wide open.
どうしたんですか？せっかく全ての謎が一つに繋がったというのに。
This isn't a mystery or whatever. The hut has just burned down in a wildfire. And your parents, should I say or not? Is someone like me really qualified to argue against what Sara says? I wasn't even on the island at the time. Why do I have to say anything? Oh, don't give me a choice, please. Ah. What, tell her the truth about that it was negligence and not an arson? Like the officer said? Don't give me a choice right now. Don't. Dang it. I can do a quick save. I know that the story will bring me back to this place. That's how it's been doing, so even if I get it wrong. Well, here goes nothing. I think I should tell her the truth. Yeah. If it brings me back here, let's just hope it does. If not, I have to replay the whole game again. Or at least a little since the last save. Even if we continue burning our eyes, there's no way to escape the truth. If we don't accept it, we can move on. The policeman told me what really happened at the shrine 5 years ago.
一体誰が？
Nobody. He said it couldn't possibly have been an arson. It was just an unfortunate accident.
そんなこと。
What happened to your eyes? What happened to your eyes, Sara? Okay, I'm scared now. I am scared. The look in Sarah's eyes changed completely. Okay, I am scared right now, I am. And it's actually the middle of the day. Oh man, this would have actually been a lot worse if I had been playing it at night. Her eyes are filled with hatred.
そんなこと知っています！だけど
She wants to have someone to blame. Turning her grief into hatred is her only way to cope.
どうしてそういうことを言うんですか？
And now the hatred is directed at me.
私は信じました！刹那さんの言葉を！
Why do I have a feeling that I chose the wrong thing? Perhaps.
なのに、どうして 刹那さんは信じてくれないんですか？
I wonder what it means to believe. Where do people end up when they believe it in something that's invisible?
刹那さんは未来から来たんですよね。誰かを殺すために。
Yeah, that's right.
じゃあ、私の両親を殺したのは刹那さんなんじゃないですか？
No, of course not. I haven't done anything like that.
これから5年前に戻って殺してくるつもりなんじゃないですか？
Sara.
そうですよ。刹那さんを殺せば、お母さんもお父さんも殺されずに。
I grab her hands before she can grab me. She must be serious. But she's so weak that it's easy to fend off her attack. Sara, nobody killed your parents. There's a saying that goes, the truth is stranger than fiction. I'm sure that applies in this case as well. In stories, there's actually a murderer and a victim. And when the murderer gets arrested, it'll be happy ending. It would be nice if things were that simple in the real world. But the real world doesn't follow the cliches of fiction.
じゃあどうすればいいんですか？私にどうしろって言うんですか？
You don't have to do anything. We aren't characters in the story, so there's no need for us to try and act like heroes. All we can do is suppress whatever feelings and emotions may arise.
刹那さんは何も覚えてないからそんなことが言えるんです。私だって忘れることができれば。
This is why I didn't want Sara to keep on averting her eyes from the truth and to keep on changing after the invisible. If she does, she won't be able to truly forget. The only way for her to get over her past is to accept and process it. That goes for both good and bad memories. I'm sure that's how I did it. I'm sorry for dragging up these painful memories.
許しません。
Sara buries her face in my chest and she curses at me.
許しませんよ。
That's okay. Just keep on hating me.
絶対に許しませんから。
I'll accept everything that she says or does. That way, she won't have to try and escape reality anymore, and I can stay with her. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop the video right here. That was intense, and I'm guessing I chose the right thing, because if not, then it would have given me some sort of ending saying bad ending or something like that, or ending number something, like it has done in the past. So far maybe I was supposed to tell her that. So she just wants someone to hate. That's interesting, and now she's hating on me for bringing something up. That's, I'm not gonna deny it, Sarah's eyes scared me. They did, especially with the music going, like no background music. That made the scene pretty darn good. And I'm telling you right now, if I had been playing this at night, it would have been totally different. I would have been a little bit more scared. Yeah, that was intense. Well, so far so good. It seems that we actually, or at least I selected the correct option in telling her the truth and not saying anything. However, if we continue going and we go back to that stuff, so be it. Hey, it's a blind playthrough, right? The only blind thing that that I kinda cheated off is that I know that I'm in Sarah's route. It was kinda obvious. Well, anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on